I was always one of those people who struggled to move forward. I was always the last to come to the party. It was in my nature to stand back and watch everyone else, to not take risks. And this was probably the result from how I grew up. Don't take unnecessary risks, my parents would say. But the problem with that is that once that took hold in my life, I applied it to absolutely everything. I not only never took risks, but I never allowed myself to take a chance on even a dream. I always did stuff that was, well, safe. I basically self-sabotaged myself and everything I did in life. And that is no way to live. In fact, that is not living at all. Being safe sounds okay, but the problem is I never learned to calculate the risk of something that would be good in life and therefore never got the job promotions I so richly wanted. I was never able to run a business. I was never able to fulfill everything I should have been fulfilling in life. I was never willing to step out away from the crowd. I just hid in that crowd. And worst of all, I blamed it on everyone else, never realizing that it was me that was just unwilling to work or strive for those things. I just couldn't move ahead. It was my whole unwillingness to succeed. Yes, in my adult life, I allowed people to criticize my goals. They abruptly told me those goals wouldn't work. And me, well, with my fearful nature, got hung up on what others thought and said. Now I realize it was their own misgivings and unwillingness to progress in life that kept me back. I shouldn't have let it bother me, but it did. Goal setting? Well, forget that. I couldn't even visualize myself doing anything that would require a goal. Does that sound familiar to you? Well, I finally started getting on the right track and building my confidence when I found these tools. I started to take small steps towards moving forward in fulfilling my goals. And eventually I came out of my shell and started to allow myself to be noticed and confident. All I did was start by watching this simple little free video. And it got me started on the ride of my life. No, it didn't cure everything, but it did start to reset my thinking patterns. That seemed to be the kick in the pants that I needed. Now, I am accomplishing more and more goals that I once thought was a pipe dream. I no longer self-sabotage myself, and I have learned to take joy in planning out my goals. And I am no longer allowing other people to crush my spirits with their negative comments. This video is available for you too, but not for long. So I encourage you to click on the link and try it. It will show you a process that I used and the tools that helped reinforce my newfound lease on life.
Give it a try.
You won't regret it. I am living proof.
Click the link now.
I am serious. It's free. You have nothing to lose but your time. Watch this video now.